Hello, YouTube. Happy Monday? Okay. Got to get through Monday to get to Tuesday. Got to get to Tuesday. You get it. You get it. Hey, you guys. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're not hearing the sirens outside of my apartment early this morning in the background. It's Monday, July 11th, 2016. Man, July is going fast, isn't it? Monday, July 11th, 2016. Yeah, I said it. I say the date all the time. It's showing you that this is a daily deconstruction. Every single day, I throw what I'm going to carry out on the table, discuss it a little bit, hopefully laugh with you guys a little bit, and then wish you a perfect day. That's how it happens. It happens every single day, too. And we're going to continue to do it every single day because you guys have really been sending out the love with the thumbs up and all the comments. I really appreciate it. So please, let's keep that up. Yes, this is the carry. I'm carrying this on this Monday. Hopefully, just knowing it's in my pocket will get me through the day. Threw it on the table. Arranged it in my usual arrangement. Took a picture of it. I will post that picture on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken at noon. I'm not even used to the regular schedule. Because for months I had slow internet. Here's what happens now every single day. I'm saying this, and I probably said it in the last video. I'm saying it for you guys, but I'm also saying it for my old mind to kind of comprehend and remember, okay? Every single day, especially on the weekdays, what I do is I set up the pocket dump, I take a picture, store it on my phone, and then I will post it on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken around noonish during my lunchtime at work. Of course, I'm gonna upload this as soon as I'm done. So right now it's 9:45. Kevin, how do you go to work so late? I'm not going to answer you. No, I'm going to work late because I work a lot at home first to get ready. Then I go in, I have a staff, and a lot of it is just fielding questions and stuff. So anyway, that's the quick answer to that. This will go up, so it'll be up before I post to Instagram. By the way, why don't you join me on Instagram? One reason I'm not posting this immediately is I already have a picture of a couple of knives with my first cup of coffee. I always start the morning with that. So let's talk about this right here. I've just turned my iPhone 6s Plus from photo to video, and let's do this deconstruction. Today is Monday, and today some fool, some idiot, it was me, scheduled a meeting on Monday. Hey, at least I admit it, okay? If all the fools admitted it, we'd be a happier people. Anyway, yes, I scheduled a Monday meeting. Yes, I'll probably schedule a Friday meeting. Yes, I'm an idiot for scheduling a Monday meeting. Anyway, I have my Apple Watch that I'm taking with me so I can keep connected with all the emails and telephone calls and stuff that'll go in during the meeting. It's so slick, so sly. You just tilt your wrist, boom, I'm connected. It's a lot better than having your phone on the desk or in the pocket, right? Anyway, that's my Apple Watch that I'm wearing today because the idiot me scheduled a couple of meetings. The cigar, I call it a St. Louis Ray. Even when I buy it, I call it that. And people just know what I'm talking about. I don't know if they think I'm being funny or if that's the name of it. The thing about doing videos as opposed to Instagram is I don't have to name everything. I just write it down. But to verbalize it, I'm finding that Cuban cigars and knives and watches that I use all the time, I've never had to verbalize what the name of it is. Anyway, what a wonderful smoke. One of my favorites. I always say one of my favorites, don't I? It just depends on the mood of the day. But on a Monday, when a Monday's over and I'm sitting outside when it finally stops being so humid and I'm taking swigs, St. Louis Ray. Wonderful Cuban cigar. Yeah, I'm carrying my pen because it's a work day. And yes, that's a Schoen pen, and it's brass, and I love Schoen design pens. Schoen, S-C-H-O-N, design, DSGN.com. Don't get any money from it. No, I'm not sponsored. I'm trying to sponsor him as much as possible. American made out of Massachusetts. Oh, man. It's just a nice, plain but fancy, just my style kind of pen. Yeah, one of my thin. It's meeting time, folks. That's why I got my meeting wallet and notepad out. That's one of my thin Mont Blanc pads. The let's do this. Britannia is my coin. This is the very first Britannia from the UK. That's from what? 1997. Let me see. Where are we? There we go. 1997. That's when they started using the Britannia as their silver 1-inch piece. You know, the U.S. started using their 1-ounce silver Egos in 1986. So both of the big countries starting a little late with the silver. Oh, man. Today, believe it or not, it's whiskey. I'm not a big whiskey drinker, but lately I bought a bottle of some good stuff, and I've been, oh man, it's good. I like whiskey. Of course, I'm blended Scotch and Scotch whiskey, but this is something else. And my Smithson, talking about UK, Smithson notepad. Smithson is a real nice high-end UK shop. I bought a bunch of those. You guys know when? Yeah, 20 years ago when he was when he was a consultant. Yes, that's exactly it. Hey, you guys, let's talk about this. I loved carrying my burnt orange man bug with the HAP 410 steel yesterday. So I figured I'd go and carry the Ladybug HAP 40. Let's see. You see that line? Below that line, that's HAP 40 steel. Strong, keeps an edge real nice. And to help with it not rusting out, Spyderco sandwiched it in between SUS 410, which makes it a little harder, but also keeps it, that stainless steel on both sides. You know, the Ladybug is great with that FRN, fiberglass reinforced nylon. Burnt orange, Spyderco has done a burnt orange series of HAP 410. I'm sorry, I keep saying 410. I'm sorry, you guys. HAP 40. HAP 40 steel, which is just great. Sorry, HAP 40 steel. You know, I jot down notes because I'm an old man and I would forget my name if I didn't jot it down. But you know, sometimes I can't even read my handwriting. Too bad I'm not a lawyer, doctor. Anyway, it's HAP 40, HAP 40, HAP 40. Sandwich in between SUS 410. And, you know, man, it's a standard. It's a Ladybug 3, but I really love it. The collection of the burnt orange is a sprint run from Spyderco. So each knife is usually 1,000 or less. And I just got the whole kit and caboodle, the stretch, the dragonfly, the Ladybug, the man bug. Oh, man, I really like that. And, of course, the Delica and Endura that they put in it. Great, very nice keychain knife. Great cutting. Adds a dash of color, but muted because it's burnt orange. I really like it. Man, I sound like a beauty guru right there, didn't I? Next, I'll be doing hair. I'm bald, you guys, so no, I will not be doing hair. The medium knife, yeah, you know what? You could tell it's a Monday. You could tell when I'm arming myself to make myself happy. I'm doing a match. I do have a knife that got away for this medium knife, but then I turned to the Bocote wood. Chris Reeve, Bocote wood, Mnandi. This is one of my favorites too, because I threw in a little bit extra to get that basket weave Damascus. Look at it. Ugh. What a wonder. That's factory. It still has its factory edge on it. Look how nice and shiny that factory edge, and sharp as you don't know what. I love looking at the spine, especially when you get ladder Damascus or basket weave Damascus, when all that steel is so tight and bunched up. You see how it's layered, and then you get that nice spine. This is a beautiful knife, of course. Gentleman's folder, I talk about it a lot. I've been carrying it a lot. I've been carrying a lot of Chris Reeve knives. I just want that stability. Sometimes when I'm a little shaky, whether it's emotionally or whatever, I just like that stability of the Chris Reeve knives. I'm a big fan. Titanium liners, titanium Chris Reeve integral frame lock knife, and I love that wood. These are the old woods. Chris Reeve introduced 4 new woods. I haven't seen those available yet. I haven't spent a lot of time looking because I don't have money. So at the end of this week, I'll be searching for what the next knife is that I can show you guys. And hopefully I'll be able to see the Chris Reeve knives. I think the large and Cosi is out there. Good friend. Shout out to some of you guys showing me screen grabs of them. And I love GP Knives. Shout out to them because they always show stuff first. So I get a chance to look at all these new knives first. So shout out to them. I really love the work they do. If you haven't seen the videos, 2 minutes max. I can learn from them, yes. Great information. I can learn from that. Just a nice channel, so go check them out. But this is the Mnandi. Yeah, just over 2.9 inches. The blade, oh man, I just love it. I really love it. Titanium. This one, of course, as I said, with the Bocote. I love the clip. Man, I really love it. You know what else I love about this? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to hurry up and go to the next knives, but I'll tell you what I also love about this. First of all, you guys know I have thick Michelin Man hands, and I don't flip out knives and do all of that. For no other reason. I love seeing other people do it. I love seeing other people do it. I just don't, because this is how I open up knives. I saw a video, it was an older one, talking about they hate the nail nick in the Mnandi because it's hard to operate. Now these are fat old hands, and you guys know as I talk I open it with one hand, so it's easy to do, trust me. And this is the newer one. A lot of people talk about the older one's easier. The newer one's just as easy, smooth as silk. And you know, I can do it. If I can do it, everyone and their little cousin can do it. And the large knife, again, Bocote, didn't think a lot. I just wanted this nice inlaid knife from Chris Reeve. Again, shiny, titanium on the show side with 2 pieces. All of the inlaid Chris Reeve Sebenza 21s and the Sebenza 25s. When they're inlaid, there's always 3 strips like this one. This on the shiny side, and then on the back it's shiny titanium on part of it, and then he leaves the clip and the lock just plain tie. I love that. I love it. Of course, titanium liners. I love the coloring, the brass thumb stud. Just makes it as well as the lanyard hole. I just love it. S35 VN steel is how Chris Reeve rocks with the Sebenza 21. 3.6-inch blade. That's satin blade that I really like. Oh man, I'll tell you, it is so smooth. When I talk about other knives, and I talk about how smooth it is, or yeah, I don't talk about it at all, which means it's nice, it's not butter. With Chris Reeve, sometimes I don't say how smooth it is because I just expect it to be smooth, and it is. So, you know, sometimes people call me a Chris Reeve fanboy. Okay. They call me a Spyderco fanboy. Okay. A Browse Blades fanboy. Okay. I'm a fanboy of knives. And when they're well made, I love them. That, my friends, that's the carry. That's what I'm sliding into my pocket before I run off to work and into meetings. I'm just loving the burnt orange Ladybug 3 from Spyderco with that HAP 40 steel. Said it right that time, HAP 40 steel. Of course, you guys know my love for Chris Reeve. I went Bocote wood inlays on both the Mnandi with the basket weave Damascus and that S35 VN satin blade on the Chris Reeve large Sebenza 21. That, my friends, is what you'll see on Instagram when you join me around noonish time. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. And I have fallen in love with Medford knives. This is the only one I have, though. I like following Greg Medford, too. I don't agree with his views, but I love him for saying it. By the way, youngsters, that's America. You don't have to agree with everyone, but the fact that people say it, you can appreciate their opinion and even learn from their opinion, even though it's not exactly yours. That's how you form your opinion, by listening to a lot of different opinions. I think now with social media, you can just stay in a box and never hear other people say things. Nah, that's not America. Listen to a bunch of people. Don't hate, just listen. Respect the fact that in America you can do that. Trust me. Trust me. And stop listening to people who spend millions of dollars every day to form your opinions. Don't do that, okay? Anyway, that's not politics. That's America speaking. And so I don't do politics, but I love Medford knives. I love the fact that he speaks, even though I may not agree with him, man. And he's a smart guy, too. I really like it. And he makes a great knife. This is the only one I have, and I really love it. It's the Panzer, you know, off that tank, the Panzer tank, and it is a tank of a knife. Every time I take this out of my case, I'm like, now which side do I open? What? And I love it even more. What I love about this is he has an aggressive, you know, all Medford knives are aggressive. He is now doing some smaller knives. I haven't seen them come up on some of his distributors that I'm used to, Blade HQ and some of the other ones. So I'm waiting for those, but I can't wait to get a lot more of his knives. Yes, they're mid-tech. You should catch his videos. He has this wonderful factory. He does tours all the time. I really like him. Anyway, this is, as you can see, D2 steel. It's tanto blade. Oh man, it's coated. I love, look at, not only is it aggressive jimping, it's so creative. It just, your thumb just falls into it. Fat hands, but man, it just fits those fingers just perfectly. It's a perfect EDC knife. You know, this is one that if I thought about it, I told you I pull my big knives and throw them in my pockets when I go downstairs to open some boxes or something. But this is also one that would just be good for all kinds of things. Man, yes, it's ugly coyote brown. A lot of people, I don't know, coyote brown G10, it must be on discount because every knife maker uses it. But man, his pivot, man, creative. on the back with the titanium frame lock. Man, Medford knife and tool. He's changing his clips. I'm not an expert on Medford. All I know is this is a big, he makes chunky knives, and this is a small chunky knife. And man, I have fallen in love with it. I've seen some great ones, different ones. I wouldn't mind having a collection of these, but it's hard to find some great Medford knives. And I frankly want to wait until I get it from Blade HQ or someone that I really trust, because people like to screw around with knives. And I just like them plain. Love to see what you guys do when you screw around with them. Yeah, another conflict from Kevin. Love pimped out knives, love all of them. I don't own any of them, don't want to own any of them. But that's just me. Hey, you guys, that's it. That's the Panzer. Man, I love that Panzer. Oh, I want to get more Medford knives too. If only I had the money. Hey, you guys, that's it. That's today's Pocket Dump Deconstruction. I hope at least I made your Monday a little bit better. I can tell you this, you made mine better right before work. Really enjoy, you guys. Don't forget to thumb this up if you enjoy it. Plus, thumb it up just to give me some, help me do this every single day. I really appreciate the thumbs up. Hey, we're making our way slowly to 1,000. And once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a whole bunch of Spyderco knives. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you guys know what? The most important thing, you take care. You have a wonderful day. Have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.